Torah time! The weekly portion. What's it all about? It really means something. What can it teach me? Turn it. Everything's in it.
Hi, Shalom. This week's portion is called Vayeira, and it's from the book of Genesis. It opens up with Abraham. Now, let's just remember a few things about Abraham. Abraham is the one who went forth from his land because God said to. And the words were lech lecha. And remember we talked about that meaning go unto yourself? Well, at that point, Abraham was known as Abram. And through a series of life circumstances, he becomes Abraham, who will ultimately be the father of all of our nation. So Abraham is a pretty great guy and pretty important in his time. Well, as he sits outside of his tent in this portion, 3 men come along. And what do you think Abraham does? He says, please, let me wash your feet. Sit down, get comfortable. I will make you something cold to drink. And then Abraham runs to Sarah, his wife, and he says, prepare a wonderful meal for our strangers. Wow, what an amazing moment this is. Abraham, the father of the Israeli nation, he's the one who's serving these other 3 men? Wow, what do we make of this? Well, there's a very interesting teaching in the Torah, and that is that we should always welcome the stranger. It's said a few times in our Torah. Why? Because we were strangers in the land of Egypt. And because we have an experience of knowing what it feels like to be strangers in a strange land, we should make sure that anyone who is a stranger feels welcome and that they feel like they're important and that they belong. Also, I think what's super important in this portion is the fact that Abraham, no matter how great a man he is, wants to serve his fellow men. Now, we in life, we have the opportunity every day to serve men and women and girls and boys in our lives. We have the opportunity to be servants for God. We have the opportunity to reach out and welcome the stranger, to reach out and help someone in need, especially during this time of pandemic, when we need to be able to be there for one another. Is there someone in your community that just moved in and oh my goodness, all they can do is connect over Zoom? We can reach out to them and we can say, hey, let's set up a chat, or let's get together on a Zoom meeting. Or when we are at home and our parents are tired or our siblings are tired or anyone we live with is tired, we can say, can I help you? Can I do something for you? Here, let me get you a drink of water and maybe I can help you make the meal. It's really important that we recognize these wonderful lessons in this portion of Vayeira. It's got so much to teach us. Well, thanks for stopping by. Shalom.
Torah time! The weekly portion. What's it all about? It really means something. What can it teach me? Turn it. Everything's in it.